We're on our walk, and I'm going to release her to be free. Sit. Always have her sit first before you release her to be free. With your right hand, pat her chest and say, go. Now she's free to do whatever she wants. In this case, it's playing with the weeds and ripping the leaves apart, which she loves to do. Or she could wander around, pee and sniff, whatever she wants to do. And she could be free for the rest of the walk, the next half an hour, or just for a minute or two. But when you call her back to come to you, I'm just going to show you how we've been practicing it every time. You want to definitely do it a certain way so it's easiest for you to get it down and practice in a simple way. And what I would have you do is have the leash in your left hand, the reward in your right hand, and we're making a fist because later on when there's no food, she's going to come to this target very easily. When you phase the food out, you can't have a half open hand or you can't have a open hand because she's going to see there's nothing in there. So always use your fist target. It'll work really well because she's coming to this now, and even now and much more later too, she'll come when she's on your left hand. You can guide her wherever you want with the left hand target like that too. So that's another reason for using this closed fist. When you call her to come to you, left hand leash, right hand reward. Make sure that she's at least looking away from you so you can call her to you and she breaks away from whatever she's interested in. Don't call her to you when she's staring at you because that's not a real life situation. The vast majority of the times that you call her to you, you will be wanting her, she'll be moving away from you, running into the street, going to smell or eat something that's gross on the ground, whatever it is. She's going to be moving away from you, doing something you don't want her to do, maybe jumping on an elderly person, who knows, whatever it is. And you want her to hear that command and just break away like a reflex as soon as she hears it and come back to you. So always practice calling her when she's looking away from you. If she won't stop staring at you, then create your own distraction, which in this case, you could have your reward in your hand, but at the same time another piece of this natural balance sausage we're using between your thumb and your index finger, and toss it. She'll go follow that, and then you call her away from that. But right now she's really into the weeds, so this is a good distraction, and she loves doing this. So I'm going to wait until she turns away from me and does it some more, and then I'm going to call her back to me. She's definitely distracted right now. Come! So you want to back away. See how she's backing away? Good. As soon as her nose touches my right hand target, it opens, she gets a reward. My left hand takes the leash, I step into her, and I have her sit. Good. And she gets a reward for that. I'm going to release her one more time and do it again for you, just so you can see it again. Go. So she's free again. She's going to go back and mess with the grass or the weeds or whatever it is. Maybe now I'll show you how to toss this treat as a distraction. Hey, look at this right here. So if she won't stop looking at you, which will happen sometimes, she'll just always be staring at you, toss the treat and then call her away. Come from that. Good. Grab the leash with your left hand, see that? Step into her, and you can even lure her into a sit or not. She didn't lure it well that way, but just make sure if you say it once, she ends up there. So ideally, and if you have to help her with a little bit of leash tension, don't reward her because she needs to go there with just your words. Okay, let's do it one more time. I'll show you how to do that. So sit, and no, you want her to sit straight. So make sure she's sitting straight next to you, not her butt moving out. Sit, just like that. Good, that's what she gets a reward for. She has a tendency for her butt to spin out, more so than a lot of other dogs, but we've been working on that, and that's addressed in other parts of this video. So that's how you want to practice the recall. This is a 6-foot leash, but once she's perfect on a 6-foot leash, use a longer leash. Use 20-foot or 30-foot long lines. It'll all work the same. If she ever ignores your command, don't ever repeat it. The leash, you want to just give it a little pop like that, even if from a long distance. It'll serve as kind of like a tap on the shoulder. She'll turn around, she'll look at you, she'll see you backing away, because you always want to back away because it draws her to you. No. No matter what shows up, she needs to stay in a sit stay. Okay. If she breaks out of the sit stay, you say no and just put her back like that. And if she looks up at you after that, good. Reinforce that, because that was really hard. That's hard for her to do. She's just a baby, and she's doing really well with her sit stays, considering how young she is. But anyway, with the recall, you pop that leash. If she ignores the first time, she turns around, sees you backing away, she'll come to you. Never repeat the command. All she knows, she heard it once, she ended up to you, and that's why she'll be coming every time she hears it now. Okay.